It's finally here, people. It is finally here. The new trailer for the remasters of the original Grand Theft Auto trilogy from the PS2 era is now here. The remasters of the incredible Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, my personal favorite, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. The trailer is now released. It's only 60 seconds long, but my mind was blown away during those whole 60 seconds. And man, oh my goodness, I am looking forward to this. I've already been to a GameStop, even though they're the freaking devil. I went to a GameStop and I pre-ordered it. The physical copies will be released December 7th. Downloading-wise, from what I've read, they're going to be available November 11th, I believe. So I'm not going to get to be able to play mine until December 7th. Why don't I just play them when they come out in November? Because I'm a physical media guy. Look at this. Come on, give me a break. Yeah, downloading. Screw you! Anyways, so I'm going to show you guys the trailer right now, and then I'm going to give my thoughts because it is amazing. Here we go.
Hello?
I got a little job for you, pal.
They mess with me, they mess with the biggest boy in town.
I'm glad to see things back the way they used to be.
Well, that ought to put the coyote in the chicken coop, huh?
Oh, yeah! And if he's ratting us out, kill him. It's easy. Haven't you ever seen a movie?
You say it like it's a bad thing.
Shut up, Carl!
What can I say, people? This is freaking amazing looking. I mean, where do you even start with this? It is absolutely unbelievable. Wow. I mean, well, to start with, I love the fact, this is probably the biggest reason of all right here. They didn't change the voice actors. Thank God. Now, here's the thing. I understand that Rockstar Games in the past, when it comes to working with celebrity actors doing the voiceovers in their games, I understand that a lot of them were jerks. Most of them had a great experience working with Rockstar, but some of them just had, really huge egos and acted like a bunch of pain in the butts, such as, Ray Liotta and Burt Reynolds and people like that. So, they went through a bit of pains when it comes to working with these celebrity actors in their video games. So, I understand that, but you know what? Despite how excruciating it was working with some of those people, you know what? You still got to work with those people, and you only get a once in a lifetime chance. I can't talk right today. You only get a once in a lifetime opportunity to do that. So the fact that they didn't change that is unbelievable. That is incredible. I love that. And my goodness, the graphics are just unbelievable. Just look at the way they make every single thing look, especially in Vice City. My goodness, they really took their time with everything. Unbelievable. I love the way every single thing looks. I love the facial expressions, and one thing that's great compared to the PS2 era is the characters' eyes are finally blinking this time, so they seem more human when it comes to that. That was one of the only parts of the PlayStation 2 era that always sucked to me, was the fact that they never blinked their eyes, so that's cool to see. And personally, this never really bothered me that much, but I love the fact that the characters actually have fingers that move this time, so that's great to see. God bless Rockstar for that. So that's pretty cool. This is going to sound like a stupid thing to point out, but man, look at the trees in this game. My goodness. The trees actually look like actual trees. The trees in the original Vice City, they just didn't look very finished to me. I don't know. They just look too dull to me. Now let's go over the buildings, for crying out loud. Now, in the original games, from a faraway distance, it looked pretty bad. It just didn't look very good from a distance. And from this remaster, it actually looks like they were finished. Now, to be fair, I get it. Even in real life, from a faraway distance, like for example, if you're looking at mountains or something like that, yeah, it looks like a painting or something like that. Well, yeah, sure, but you would think that in the original Grand Theft Auto trilogy that it would look that way, but it doesn't even look like that. They just look like unfinished buildings from a faraway distance, whereas in these remasters, it really, really looks very detailed, and like they actually look like buildings from a faraway distance. So the ones that are close up look like very detailed buildings, and the ones from far away look like very detailed buildings. Unbelievable. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm very excited. You know, the feeling is actually mutual with the other sequels as well that I've seen in the trailer. My goodness, unbelievable. And the cars too. Holy crap, man. Incredible. I'm looking forward for when we get an actual full trailer of each game, because I like to know exactly, you know, how much, I mean, I'm sure it's all the same, but one thing I have that's a huge concern when it comes to Vice City is I really hope that they don't get rid of V-Rock, the station V-Rock that you could switch to whenever you're driving a car. Now, all the stations on there are great, but you know, V-Rock was always my go-to station because I'm a rock and roller. Come on. So I loved V-Rock, and the fact that you have all these iconic bands on there, such as like Motley Crue, you've got Anthrax, you got Twisted Sister, you got all these incredible bands from the 80s. And hopefully they didn't get rid of V-Rock due to, you know, financial reasons and also licensing agreements. I really hope that they didn't have to do that, because that's one of the cores of the Vice City game is V-Rock. At least to me it is, especially being a rock and roller. Come on. And in conclusion, I'm going to end it with this, man. The fact that they actually stayed true to what they promised when it comes to the graphics being, you know, a mixture of enhanced graphics and some of the old graphics also. Look at it in the trailer. I mean, they really, really nailed it. So I'm really glad that Rockstar Games really stayed true to their word on this. That's awesome. I cannot wait to get my physical copies of this. I ordered it for the PS4 and for the Nintendo Switch. So I'm looking forward to buying them. It's going to be great. However, considering the fact that, you know, when it comes to buying Grand Theft Auto games in the past, I remember, for those of you that remember when it came out, man, you had to really watch your back because people were getting mobbed. I mean, they were getting freaking mugged for their copies of Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, so what I did was I waited 2 days after release date to pick up my copies because things were cooled down by then. So I'm probably going to do the same for this when the physical copies come out for PS4, the Nintendo Switch, etc., you know, on December 7th. So, you know, because I don't want to get mugged for Grand Theft Auto. That's ridiculous. So I'm going to play it safe when it comes to that. I suggest you guys do the same. Just do yourself a favor. I know it's hard to wait a couple days after a release because we're looking so forward to this, but do yourselves a favor and just put safety first, you guys. Just do that, okay? Anyways, I'm looking forward to this. What do you guys think? Leave comments down below. This has been Metalvania. Keep it metal.